Alright, so this video will help to downgrade your iPhone, iPad and iPod Touch from iOS 11 to iOS 10. So no matter whatever the version of iOS 11 that you're running, like beta 1, beta 2 or beta 3, whatever the version of iOS 11, so you will be able to downgrade back to the iOS 10 if you follow this method. So also in this video I am using a method called the clean install method, aka a restore iPhone. So this will gonna be allow us to install the iOS 10 as a completely brand new and completely fresh. So that means everything will be erased if you follow this method. So all of your information like photos, your messages, your contacts, your videos, everything will be gone. And please be sure that you need to make a complete backup of your device using the iCloud. So once you're done backing up all of your important information, and now we are good to go. So now go ahead and open the settings. Now inside the settings you need to look for the option called the touch ID and passcode. When you click on the touch ID and passcode, you're going to find the option called the turn passcode off. So we need to turn off the passcode. So just in case if you have set up a passcode on your iPhone, so please make sure that we need to turn off the passcode. Now once you're done that and we are good to go, now again go back to the main page of your settings. Now go to the iCloud, and inside the iCloud settings you're going to find the option called the find my iPhone. Now select the find my iPhone. If it is enabled here, please make sure that we need to disable it. So while downgrading back to the iOS 10, so our older versions of iOS, it's very important to turn off the find my iPhone. So now we are ready and everything is set. Now back to the computer view. So in this video we will be using the iTunes. That means we will not be using any third-party software, and you can also use the Windows computer or Mac. So currently to demonstrate the video for you guys, I'm using the Mac OS 10. So also don't forget to check the links in the description. So make sure that you need to update your iTunes to the latest version, which is a 12.16 I guess. So you need to update your iTunes whenever you downgrade your iPhone. So anyway, now go ahead and open the Safari. Now inside the Safari URL, you need to type this website called ipsw.me. So this will gonna be take you to this web page here. You will be able to downgrade the firmwares for your iPhone manually. So now you can select the iPhone, iPad or iPod Touch. I'm going to select the iPhone. So I'm using the iPhone 6. So I'm going to be select my device here, the iPhone 6 in the list. You can select your device in the list. I'm going to go ahead and click on the iPhone 6. Now when you see this page, you need to pay a close attention here. So there are two types of the firmwares are available. One is the signed IPSWs. Another one is the unsigned IPSWs, which is in the red color. So don't download at this one. So because Apple is no longer supporting or no longer signing this firmware. So currently Apple is signing only these two firmwares, which is in the green color, which is the iOS 10.3.2 and iOS 10.3.3 by the time of the recording of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and select the iOS 10.3.2 because it's been signed by Apple. I'm going to go ahead and download that version. So as you can see, I have downloaded it and I placed it on my desktop. So the file might gonna be look like this. It's a very big file, around 2 gigs in size. So now go ahead and open the iTunes on your Windows computer or Mac. Now go ahead and take your USB cable and connect your iPhone from the computer. So when you first time connecting your iPhone to the iTunes, so iPhone will gonna be prompt you to trust the computer. So go ahead and do that. So as you can see, the iTunes detected my iPhone here. Now in this page you can see under the backups you can see the option called this computer. So if you try to back up your iPhone data, so because we are in the iOS 11, if you try to back up the iOS 11 data after downgrading back to the iOS 10, you will no longer able to restore the iOS 11 data inside the iOS 10. That's not going to be possible. Anyway, we already have made a backup using the iCloud. There are two options are available. One is a restore iPhone, which is the method that we will be using. So that will going to be wipe everything. So if you don't want to lose your data, so you can choose for check for update. So we will be using the restore iPhone method here. So on your Windows, you need to hold a shift plus a left click. On the Macintosh, you need to hold the option key plus a left click and then click on the restore iPhone button. Once you click on that, that's going to be take you to the finder. Now we need to navigate for the file, and we need to select the iPhone firmware file, which is the iOS 10.3.2, and then click on the open. So when you click on the open, so the iTunes might going to be warn you, this will going to be erased, and it's going to be restore your iPhone to the iOS 10.3.2. So please click on the restore, and also make sure that you have backed up all of your important information. So once you click on the restore, it's going to be start extracting the software. While extracting the software on iTunes, you might going to be see some prompting messages like this. So if you see these messages, go ahead and click on the apply, and then one more time you need to click on the restore button, just in case if you see these prompting messages. Now automatically the iTunes will going to be perform the magic, so don't interrupt anything. So leave your iPhone as well as your computer alone, and don't touch anything also, and don't remove the USB cable while downgrading back to iOS 10. So anyway, so once everything is done, I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so now the iTunes has been successfully flashed the new firmware, which is iOS 10.3.2, and then don't interrupt your device and don't detach the USB cable until you see the message on iTunes like welcome to the new iPhone. So when you see this message, and go ahead and detach the USB cable from your iPhone. Now I'm going to be bypass the welcome screen by fast forwarding the video so that you don't get bored. Now that's it, and that's how you can downgrade your iPhone from iOS 11 to iOS 10. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye now.